Hey, here's Joe again, and welcome back to Elden Ring, where we're exploring the Rhea Lucarian Crystal Tunnel over here on the north side of the east shore of Liurnia of the Lakes. We still have a lot of Discover here, but last episode I had to stop recording. I mean, episode time was reached, but we're like 2 layers deep into this cave. We are actually already hearing more of these guys. That's the guy I wanna probably drop attack. Talk about the thing. I have to do dual hand for these guys. Is there one in that cave, or why is there a message there? For now we haven't really gotten anything really useful out of this cave, but I'm hoping for some smithing stones 4. I still hate this way. Put that. When did you aggro? I assume he was patrolling. And I assume these do activate once I kill one of them. Maybe only if I actually fight them and not backstab them. We'll see. Probably not. Some smithing stone 3s. At least we can upgrade stuff that goes with 3s. No enemy hit. Behold sorcery. No enemy, behold sorcery. You mean it's not a difficult enemy and that's why you're saying that it like that? Ah. That's where they come from every now and then. People that are sitting in corners, not being seen by me. Like at the end of the last episode we just unlocked a shortcut which makes it easier to reach this level. We'll see. Just a sorcery then. Shatter Earth. There are the sorceries. Shatter Earth. Is a glintstone sorcery. Imbues the ferrule of the caster's staff with magic, then thrusts it into the ground to create a magical shockwave. That's what they're using. And that allows a follow-up attack, okay? A stone digger sorcery used by the glintstone miners of the Crystal Tunnel. At the Academy, use of this sorcery was a stigma that marked out failed scholars. So these are failed scholars that are forced to serve in the mines. At least that's what I get from that. Another elevator. Material ahead, it says. That's a drop of death. That looks fine-ish. Send the elevator down though. It's the same drop every time. I hate it. It's the same steps of drop every time. Likely dead end. I'd say so too. Another summers. I still haven't upgraded my offhand weapon. Not that I'm using it in my offhand right now. It's just the weapon that I should have put there to change to. Because it's weighing nothing. Okay, this is where we get to the boss fight of this cave. Good. So we're just a few minutes off. But whatever, something good to start the episode with. Okay, not bad on that. Which one did we put there? Yeah, that banished knight that we got when the game got patched. By the way, still sorry for bad camera. That's because of the cat being here and me afraid of her tearing the green screen and thus resolving to an AI solution for the green screen thing. Okay, let's fight this thing. We heard about Crystallians, they were mentioned in the last thing. Okay, did create 2 of those. It's perfect. Oh god. The damage, I don't like the damage that this thing is doing. Thus you get critted a lot now. Oh, this is so perfect. He's basically permanent stunning him. Okay, this summon is cheating. I mean, my damage was good too. I just would need to evade an attack, charge up a heavy attack, and every 2 heavy attacks it's enough to stagger him and then riposte him. So not that bad. Smithing Stone minus Bell Bearing. If I read that right, that will be allowing me to buy Smithing Stones 1 and 2 and Glintstone Scrap. Okay, those are the FP consumption consumable items that are like 4 sorceries. Okay. Smithing Stone 1 and 2. The bell bearing of a miner who once dug for smithing stone. Nice. It's a nice little reward for this cave. That looks like a material. Okay. I don't know what this is. This always looks like something weird. Could we have just dropped from above and this would feather or fall? Like, the, spirit jump thingies? Probably. Probably that's how they work. Back to Leonie of the Lakes. So we explored the shoreline all the way to this bridge. Didn't really enter the lake, just went along the shoreline. And there's this stuff that we wanted to discover inside here. First off, the thing that I realized when rendering the video. Not when rendering, when cutting the video. There was a knight that I said, hey, that knight looks special. Let's look at that knight. That knight will drop something good because it's another special knight. And then I didn't fight him. There he is. No idea how I then missed him afterwards. He has a fucking lot of health. So far he doesn't really seem to have ranged attacks. He blocked me. Okay, he buffed up his weapon with lightning. So hopefully he gives lightning a lightning Ash of War. Okay, that actually creates ranged lightning. So we're changing tactics now. Ah, fucking yes! Shake your hand for 15 minutes if the... I hate how he shakes his hand for 15 minutes when the mana is out. Die. He dropped something. Dragon Cult Prayer Book. Another key item. Give to a learned cleric to acquire new incantations. Prayer Book of the Capital's Ancient Dragon Cult. A text of the knight's faith that arose after the War of the Ancient Dragons can be given to a learned cleric to learn. Lightning Spear. That's the electric thing that I wanted. When I found Lightning Strike, I was like, yay, that's the super faith spell. This one is Lightning Spear. Honed Bolt, whatever that is, and Electrify Armament. Okay. So... definitely going back to YXA. The roundtable out now. I like the shortcut. I like the shortcut of going to roundtable out. It's so great. Okay. Good. So, let's give you the thing.
Well then, would you... That is a work of
He
heresy.
says that to every
Its
single one.
incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
We haven't found another cleric vendor yet, so we have to use you. Okay, we have Lightning Spear. It's probably just what I assume it is. Hers Lightning Spear before caster. Honed Bolt strikes foe with Lightning Bolt from above. That's the thing that he tried to use against me. And then we have Electrify Armament, of course. That's all self-explanatory. We can charge the Lightning Bolt. Charges causes a lightning bolt to strike the point of impact. So the spear lands and then a bolt lands. Great. Long ago, Godwin the Golden defeated the ancient dragon Fortisex and befriended his fallen foe, an event that gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital. And also it tells me that Fortisex is probably alive in the ancient dragon cult cathedral in the capital. I just assume here. I want to have access to all of those. I'm not using buffs as much as I thought I would, so we're definitely going with Lightning Spear, and we'll buy for 3k. Need to sell stuff for 3k to buy the other thing, and we buy the Honed Bolt.
May the Golden Order shine through.
Good. Then let's give the bell bearing to these guys, the Twin Maiden Husks, which now sells smithing stones 1 and 2 for 2 and 400, so we can get everything up to +6 pretty easily. Which is interesting because my thing isn't at +6 or yet. My casting catalyst, I almost said. +8, +2, +5. So how many of the smithing stone 3s do we need? None. Okay. We have enough. So let's just strengthen up that thing. I mean, I can skip you past it. Okay, so we needed smithing stone 2s and not smithing stone 3s. I'm an idiot, but we got also enough smithing stone 3s to go to +9 on the sacred straight sword. Okay. So +9 on the sacred straight sword. And +10 because we have exactly 2 smithing stone 4s. We'll continue with smithing stone 4s then, but we get 6 for +6 on the seal, +7 on the seal, +8 on the seal. Now we need 4 more smithing stone 3s, of which we have not enough. And this can go up to +3 and +4, which actually gives it guard boost. Okay, that's good. That's good. Some nice guard boost extra. Why is this white? Because I could afford it had I the smithing stones. Okay. Good. Yeah. So, good damage upgrade. So we got a good damage upgrade from the thing. From the mine. And that was the reason I went there. Okay, let me go through all the places we've visited and talk to every NPC again in case someone's storyline continues.
You here for spirit
one thing you can do with me is 3, 4, 10. Upgrade that guy because that guy was actually super helpful. 3, 4, 10. And 2 + 3. Good. And we don't have anything for my normal ones, don't we? Nope. Okay. Good. I'm skipping you while I try looking through areas like this, but I don't think It doesn't even show me the NPC things around here, interestingly. So in the round table hold, we still have to look at every nook and cranny, whether some NPCs traveled here or anything. Okay, I'm seeing you with upgraded storylines if any NPC has some. Oh, this guy is gone. His name was Dielos, I think, and he was searching for Lanya. He's gone. Okay, there's a thing that I want to have you with me for, because now that Patches has moved, he said that I should go back in and every now and then talk to his friends, the bandits. I want to see what's actually in here now that Patches is not here anymore. If they put a bandit merchant here. Nope. Okay. Hello? We had a grace in the gate tunnel, rear gate tunnel entrance. Hello? What the fuck? Okay, I was wondering whether Alexander's still here. He apparently isn't. I'm traveling there and re-entering that big side of the same back side of the cave. We had a grace there. Why did the grace go away? Okay, there's the cave. That's the backside. Did they delete this grace? That's the question. It's still here. It was still activated. It's still not on the map. Should count to Limgrave. Rear gate tunnel entrance. That's Weeping Peninsula, Stormill, Stranded Graveyards, Limgrave tunnels, Worker High Road Cave. It's not there. It's not here, of course. Not here, of course. Not here, of course. It's not... You can't travel to this grace. But he's still here. Did I never pick that up? The smithing stone 4, yes, of course.
Aye, well, many is mine. It is mine. And then, what do you think, eh?
Okay, we still need to open that door for him. We should not forget that about that in the gate tunnel before we go to... I think this is Redmane Castle. Okay, more NPCs. This cave isn't solved yet, so I can't teleport out, so I have to run. Okay, I've been at each and every merchant, at each and every character. Nobody actually has anything new for me. Yeah, the only thing that I marked on the map is I put a diamond here to remind me that he sells a Lost Ashes of War for whenever we want to duplicate an Ash of War, which we will only want to do whenever we have weren't these the things where there were like a lot of demi-humans around? Yeah, we ignore those. Whenever we want to duplicate an Ash of War, which we only want to do whenever we was right of here. Oh, this is so dark, although it's supposed to be morning. Whatever, it's past this fire monk's camp that I want to look now. Whenever we want to dual wield something and want to have an Ash of War, the same Ash of War on both sides, then we can duplicate stuff. I'm gonna see whether we can go around this side, because it looked like we might be able to reach the buff place from here, which we can't. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll come to that place up there with... Wasn't there a pretty obvious church on one of the ends of this thing? Yeah, probably from another angle. It's weird because all the light is coming from the Elden tree, which is just all around. And not, it's not like the light isn't coming from the south. Because the map is going all the way around the Elden tree. Which is feeling weird. For like the sometimes the light coming from the north, east or west. Not dependent on time of day. Okay, it's this side of the map that we want to have our last looks at, because we know that there's an Everjail at the end. At least we're pretty certain by the looks on the map. What the frick came into existence? These assholes. The ones putting poison bombs up, and not poisons, fog bombs, which isn't any useful at all. Vulgar Militia, yeah, that was their name. Okay, there might be more around. I just wanted to say and try to log on. And then I killed the last one. We wanted to go... We came from the west. I got completely turned around. There's no items around here. Like, they're guarding no items. They're just guarding this little grove, which is the access point towards something. Yeah, there's an Everjail, as I thought, by the looks on the maps. And I'm pretty certain we saw it from up there and from over there. That it will be one of these. More of them aggroed. We'll just let them live. Okay, let's read the messages. Malefactor's Everjail. Try rushing in and then close quarters better. Okay. Try jumping attack. Plum sword, jumping attack, rushing in and then close combat. Okay. Let's go. These are usually hard because I can't summon. Adan, the Thief of Fire. Oh, fast fire attacks. Did you just hear? I'm pretty certain that I was holding the blocking button at that time. He doesn't ricochet off the shield. Oh god. Big ball of fire. I'm too cautious. I could have killed him like long ago when I would have been not trying to get a freaking thing off. Am I stupid or what? He's doing the same thing again. Wait for that to explode over there. Hä? Yeah, delay! Delay your explosion further. That was just stupidity on my part, par excellence again. Sometimes I'm just too stupid to even fight a basic invader type enemy that isn't even buffed up or anything. Can you too end now when I press the right button combination? Thank you. This is super easy. We both healed. Ah, that's how it works. Okay, we try activating the start of the explosion and then we go away. Why are we not stunning him, man? Buff again. And die. Easy, super easy enemy. What was my problem, man? Flame of the Fell God. Okay, we get that incantation that we saw him use. Super easy fight. Incantations. Flame of the Fell God. Can't use that. 41 faith. Summons a raging fireball that explodes and sets the area ablaze, but sadly it's not a projectile. Okay, it's not like, it would be way better if it was like I throw it at the enemy and then it explodes and sets the area ablaze, like the Chaos Fireball in Dark Souls. This legendary incantation is one of the several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arganthy, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation well kept secret until it was stolen by Adan. The fell god still lurks within the fire giants. Okay. Good, so with this, I'm pretty certain that this part of the map can be called properly explored. We are like above the first grace of Lernia here, yeah. Of Lower Lernia. Okay, so then let's teleport to the Eastern Tableland and continue upwards, northwards. On the eastern shore. And it's starting to rain again. Fuck you, game. Okay, so, did we look at all this properly? I don't know. I just know that I shoot away from the fire chariot that we can see over. Because we know that we're supposed to, like, drop attack it. Yeah, we don't want to do that same thing again. How do you not hit the fucking slug? Does it explode? No, okay. I'm always thinking like these look like very, very dangerous enemies because they're so wildly colored. Dropped something. Brian, I've seen that spell. The invader in the Round Table Hold was using that spell. It's a sorcery. Summons thorns from a whirl of own blood. It's a sorcery that's faith requirement only. An aberrant sorcery discovered by exiled criminals. Theirs are the sorceries most reviled by the Academy. Wounds the caster with thorns of sin, creating a spiral of blood thorns. The sorcery can be cast repeatedly up to 3 times. The guilty, their eyes gouged by thorns, lived in eternal darkness. There they discovered the Blood Star. I think it's super damaging for those nearby. Okay, we cleared that camp already. Why did a random guy drop a sorcery? Whatever, I'm not killing every random guy in case he drops something. If that means that we're gonna miss stuff, then that be it. Okay. Lower part just has a Trina's Lily. Okay. Still have to follow each and every one of those paths. Like one major point of interest that we marked. First of all, I'd actually... Okay. Okay, it drives on its own and we're supposed to jump attack that back part. Okay, I don't want to aggro it. I'm sorry, I'm a bit afraid of that. I'm gonna mark it on the map with a thing. Standard group of banner bearers, Godric soldiers again. Interestingly, so this is not only the Fire Monk's land. That is church. That's church. Churches are good. The Second Lionian War. No victory for the Golden nor for the Moon. No prize but atonement. The birth of a vow. So the Golden fought versus the Moon. And then they vowed to keep peace. I assume that's what that was about. Just what little I can glint, I can see by a tiny glint of lore. Not that I am an expert on Souls lore in any of the games. Where's whatever. Let's get the grace. Or we forget. And let's see whether we can talk to Melania? Melina. Yeah. No. Good. Okay, sacred tea, I assume. Church of Vows. Oh, this is something different. Okay, an NPC turtle pope. Atone what? Try pickle. No. Not gonna attack it. Gold sewing needle. Golden tailoring tools. Allows demigod garb alteration at sites of... We don't have demigod garb. Where do we get the garb from Godric the Grafted? Unique item made to alter demigod attire. One of the two is brought by Radagon when he entered into marriage with Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, and joined the Carrion line.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Miriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows?
I do.
Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Erd Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
So we can see Rea Lucaria right straight in front of us. And the Erd Tree is over there.
Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you.
I did
Unless,
already.
perhaps, you are in search of instruction. In
Yeah,
which
maybe.
case, I will share all that I know.
Sorcery incantations. Sorcery. Magic glintblade and carrying greatsword. More importantly, incantation. Blessing's boon. Grants blessing to self and nearby allies. But which blessing? Gradually restoring hit points. Okay. We have the better version of that from the beasts. The beast version of that. About Radagon.
You wish to know more of Lord Radagon. Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He
Possessed
came to these
of
lands
locks,
at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen.
Carian,
However,
not Carian.
when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Erdtree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Renala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord. You wish to know more of Lady Renala. She is queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Rea Lucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radagon left her, and then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library.
Oh, they locked her in the library. Okay.
In the end, Lady Renala was left alone, cradling the amber egg Lord Radagon bequeathed her. Now she devotes herself to it through forbidden rite, the grim art of reincarnation. You would do well to remember, severing a vow, strongest of bonds, has consequences ever more dire. You know, it's said that Lord Radagon harbored a secret. A famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature, when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too.
Radagon's statue has a secret with a skeleton in a closet. We will look at that when we see Radagon's statue, and hopefully don't forget about that.
It's said that Lord Radagon, a famed sculptor of the when he glimpsed the sanders.
Okay, that one repeats in infinities so that we can get the good hint. The rest was only lore. Only, quote unquote. Atone. You don't need absolute. This is where we get absolution. Okay. This is where we atone for our sins. Show yourself around. What else is there then? No need to go further up. I don't see anything else. Good. Let's explore the rest of this plateau. Definitely looking at Rea Lucaria there. Ooh. You see that gate? That gate over there. That's what I what I said was a chapel. There. I thought it was a chapel in the midst between the grave and the Rea Lucaria. Okay, so it's this and this, and that's just the middle, so it's over there. It's way up north, somewhere in this place where the painting is. So we remove that and put it like here for now. Good. Myriad, Pest of Vows. Interesting. Okay, let's explore the rest of this plateau. And then this one next. And the Earth Tree. But the Earth Tree is obvious. Is an obvious point of interest. Like, if I wouldn't go... Like, of course I go to the minor Earth Tree of a region. There's always... like, at every Earth Tree we found ingredients for Wondrous Flask of Physics that I never use. Maybe there will be something useful inside for once. What the fuck is that? Is that bones? Animal bones or something? Yeah, I see though. Okay. Walking Mausoleum, I get that. What the fuck are you? Put the freaking thing here that I want every now and then. Those are broken statues. If one of those statues is a statue of Radagon, then it will have a secret. A skeleton in a closet. There are 2 walking mausoleums nearby. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, we don't need to have anything pointing at that swamp. There's a lot of interesting stuff around. A lot of interesting stuff. Okay, I pressed backwards before I rolled, but you do you, game. You do you. Skeletons, arise. Just some grave violets, not worth fighting the skeletons for. Okay, we can go back down again. Oh, there's no way from the upper place to the lower place. Okay. We have to go back to where the patrol of Godric's soldiers was. There they are. Let's ignore that patrol. Just a standard patrol of enemy. We can't fight every standard enemy. Just wants to see whether they dropped something special. That's not how this can work. Okay, we actually don't go there. We go like roughly there, and then we'll follow the line up until this point, because we know that's where an NPC side quest sends us. Okay, perfect place for an ambush. Old Palace Ruins. Where's the Old Palace Ruins? Because they didn't get marked on the map. They didn't get marked on the map. That's not nice. Probably will have to go further in. What the fuck are you? Ah! We saw one of these. Chained up, I think. Fur leggings. Bullshit, it started going fast. It started going fast, it stopped going fast. Like at random intervals, the horse gets just slower. Like the sprint continues for a while, like 30 seconds or something like that. And then it just stops. I can't really fathom yet how long of a time it takes for it to go slower. I can't really, I don't really have it in the fears yet. Just want to look out, because this is also where one might hide an Ash of War beetle thing. Nope, not here. Go closer to the old ruins. Whatever, I don't see any ruins. I see the walking mausoleums, but I don't see any ruins. Old palace ruins. This looks actually like a pretty interesting place. How did you fucking miss the guy? He was in your face all along. That was a fucking backstab animation. I saw it, you saw it, everybody saw it, the game didn't see it. My god. Okay, this goes down again. Why is there a stake of America here? For what? I assume it disappears when we go this way. Let's just get rid of this guy. This is an archer. He's supposed to greet us when we go through the forest approach. Yeah, this is not where Stake of America is, so it's the Stake of America is for the other side. There must be something there. At least there must be something there at night. A bear has attacked the caravan. Some immunizing white meat. Okay, good. Nothing useful here. Good. Upper and lower path explored, which is very important to me, so that I don't need to come back to this corner and can just continue to ride north. So one of these might be a giant statue reminding us, reminding the people of Redogan, but I don't even know where to start here. There's so much stuff here. And I actually want to continue on the lower way. Is it that way? Probably. There's a cliffside way also. Behold light. Dark. Weird. Weird. I sometimes don't know what you mean with your freaking messages. Was there a glowing skull for one of them players? Because that might be a thing, because I know that their placement is random. It appears random. It will probably not be random, but like predetermined spots and probably dependent on the time of day you spawn them in. Freaking rune bear, man. Stop it. Continue riding, continue riding, continue riding, continue riding. Okay, there's some dragonflies here. That's the summon. That's one of the summons I got. Let's loot the Atlas. Okay. That might actually be a hard fight. Here's ranged stuff. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to dismount. Wanted to slowly approach. Mostly wanting to see whether I can't summon myself. Does he have hyper sensitivity in terms of if something is behind him? I want the site of grace inside the cave, if there is any. Bellum Highway. What a weird name. There is a site of grace inside. Does he hear me? The Black Knife Catacombs. Why was it... Beast Eye inside here. Okay. I don't want to sit. I want to immediately fight this thing. Oh, wait. This is an easy enemy. What's that status effect? Die. Eclipse Crest Great Shield. What's that status effect? What's that status effect? We don't have any signs for those. Great. Yeah, we don't know. Until we are hit with it, we just can guess petrification, curse, death. We know that death is a possible one as a status effect. Okay, he does respawn. Not that it matters because he's not that dangerous. Okay. I don't like that we didn't get a Sight of Grace over here. I assume if we had just gone up here, this looks like a logical Sight of Grace point, like there, or maybe there. Whatever. Black Knife Catacombs, this is where Fear sent us to find out about who used the Rune of Death to kill the demigods. I want to waste the rest of this episode's time, though, for trying to find a Sight of Grace at the other place. Also, this was supposed to be the Bellum High Road. I assume the Bellum High Road is maybe over there, maybe up there. Or it was we were on the Bellum High Road all the time. Is it the road on the right side? No, it was called East Lucaria Highway. So I have no idea what that... I assume it's a misplaced trigger for that. Here we're back in Liurnia. Which is stupid because we were in Liurnia all the time. You stay over there, Runebear. We are not interested in fighting you at all. Old Palace Ruins. Okay, we're here. Let's look at our first statue, big statue, up close. One of these statues must have a secret, but I don't know which statue it is. That looks like Radagon. Because all I know about Radagon is his red hair. That might be the statue that they're speaking of. It's that. It's good. This means we're supposed to take right and then right. This is the place that was dark before. Nope. This is the place that was dark before. Where there was just a message telling me dark. I want a Sight of Grace over here so that I don't have to start from the freaking cave. Ooh. Up there, okay. He's above me. I want my map, you fuckheads! Okay. North. Is where we're supposed to go. Okay, this way. Then snaking around. Multiple of them. We skip them? Something aggroed again. I don't know where it is, but I can't open my map, you fuckhead. Ah. Fucker aggroed again. Can you get me out of your reach, you fucking game? Good. And now you look at the map. Okay, we're there. We will just ride past them. Over the statue. Oh, it's not that guy. It wasn't that guy who dropped down. Okay. Good to know. And that's a freaking grace. Okay. And the ruined labyrinth. Grace. Okay. And now we're supposed to go north towards the... Weren't we there just a second ago? No, I'm confused. I'm very confused. That's why I'm continuing, because I will not be able to tell left from right in this place when we return. We get an item here. Frenzy Flamestone. Is that a consumable that does a Flame of Frenzy attack, but just as a consumable? It heals... What? That's something else than what I thought it would be. Nearby allies and continuously heal chaos followers. So if you have... I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what chaos followers are. Okay. This is the only proper way to go. There was one big statue here that that looked interesting. Yeah, over here. This one. Is this one the one with the secret? Or is Radogan's statue in the capital? Which would be the place I would guess it would be at. Probably yes. Problem is it's very broad daylight outside and I can barely see because the non-green screen solution. Okay, this one has things again at his feet, so we can make it fall. Let me skip you past that incredibly slow and arduous process. The entire turtle just jumped. I hate you. It's difficult to hit some of them. Oh, I hit it. Apparently I hit it enough. Good, this one's downed. These might have items inside in addition to the thing they're supposed to give me. So... It was weird. I think it doomed itself by jumping, attacking me, because I think it destroyed some of its own things. There's actually nothing inside but the place to duplicate remembrances, which I'm not allowed to do here. Although I have a remembrance in my... So you can only duplicate specific remembrances. Thank you for calling the horse. Legs, look carefully. Yeah. It is like the first walking mausoleum that we found. The map is totally inaccurate, by the way. Okay, so that way is the only way to continue. This should... Why does this continue so far west? Ah, this wooden part. I want to continue up in the ruins though, to the second one of these mausoleums. There's a grace. Which is fine. I want to give the Black Knife Catacombs an entire episode because it's story progression. I want to start with that and not like doing half of it now and half of it in the next episode. That's why I'm skipping them right now. It's freaking night, that's why it's dark. Wasn't there like a... Oh. It already moved all the way over here. last time. Okay. I see stuff on its legs, so it works. Okay, I'm skipping past it again. Jump attack. Bam! Is it starting to crumble already? This one didn't have a bell. Oh. This one doesn't have a bell. That's why there's no spirits nearby. Like the first two ones that we found had spirits near them because they were having a spirit calling bell attached to their bottom. Oh, it's collapsing. That's bullshit. I think it almost crushed me there. Can I use this one? Or are these just destroyed? Not working? Or for special remembrances or whatever? Yeah, this doesn't work. We'll have to look it up. Probably it's for special remembrances. Okay. There's supposed to be a wall next to me. Yep. We could either go towards the Earth Tree or the other way around. Mausoleum compound. I think we leave it at that and we'll mark this village, this thing, this Earth Tree, this woods, and this tower adjacent structure. We'll mark them for the next episode. And we're gonna start our next episode in the Black Knife Catacombs, where we are supposed to be finding evidence for who killed the started killing demigods back in the days. Fear sent us on this quest, and we're gonna see what that's about tomorrow. Have a nice day.